Hello, everyone. Welcome to Amazing Transformations, or a version of it. I guess I should just say welcome to Veganology JJ, because usually we talk about when it comes to amazing transformations, we're talking about having a guest on that has transformed their life. Oh, this background thing is kind of weird, isn't it? But what I wanted to come on today for was to thank everyone, first of all, for buying and promoting and sharing and downloading and reading it on Kindle, and everyone who has, encouraged me and supported me on this journey to the book. And I wanted to say thank you for being here. Let's see. Hey, Tessa, thank you so much for being here. And I know Marakita was here before it started, but she probably gave up on me and went back to doing whatever it was she was doing there. I know she was like, I'm here, and I was running late because I had actually forgot to put names on the wheel. Um, Let me get the right background up here too, because I feel like, why is that like the purple one? I usually like that fruity background. Oh, there it is. Yeah, or I guess it's vegetable-y. I thought I had one with fruit, but that's okay. It's still got some fruit on there. Tessa, thank you so much. How have you been? What's been going on? I just wanted to say hi to everybody before we do the wheel spin and tell you what's been going on with me. Let's see if we put these across. There we go. That way I don't have to. I can still pop them up here too. That's cool. I thought I had that in green where it's blue, but it doesn't matter. Enough playing with the background, right? Um, so I've been actually today really looking deep into recording the audiobook. I'm also filming some shorter, like 10 to 15 minute little live, not live, but I'm going to release them like either videos or lives. I'm not sure, but you can do those premieres now. But what I'm doing is I'm actually taking little bits of content, I guess you would call it, from the book, like where I do the 10 tips to transition to a raw or plant based diet. Also, I do the like, I don't know, 5 limiting beliefs, just like different things that I feel like can really help people, little motivational things from the book. And I think it'll really like help inspire people. And I feel like it's so much good content in there, but I know sometimes I don't have time to sit down and read through a whole book. And I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. That's another reason I am creating the audio book now, because I feel like, especially people that struggle with vision or that don't have time, possibly to read it. Oh, sorry, Neo was trying to squirming around on the chair here. But most of the time, I think audiobooks are what I listen to. So I'm like, it would only be fair to have an audiobook. Some people struggle to read, like I was saying in my post earlier today. So I just want to make sure it's accessible to the widest audience. I spent so much time and so much energy and so much heart into the book, and the way that I think it progresses to help people change to a raw or plant based diet, or really, like I said, achieve any goal can work. If you need some inspiration, I think this would be a great book. And Tessa, oh, you're busy with work. Yeah, I know. I'm like, it would be a lot easier if I was like a full-time content creator and also like author, so I could get a lot of these things done. But I'm the same way working too, 40, 50 hours a week. So it's hard, I know. So I appreciate the time that you can come on here, and when you can show up at the lives, I so appreciate it, so that because I know everyone has a life and everyone's busy, and you're always encouraging and coming on here, so I do appreciate that. So thank you, Tessa. And Marakita, you did stay around. I was like, she probably gave up and left because she was here like 15 minutes ago. Neo is the director and the producer. He plays, two roles because his co-producer over there, Menu, she's sleeping, so she's not going to be able to help with the filming. I showed her a picture earlier. I sent her a message when I was getting ready to go live. I was like, check this out. I have like this much chair because Neo kind of took it over. So I had to squeeze myself on the end of it. I think Dawn just got done her live stream over there at American Dream Trading. I'm sure she ended it abruptly to see the exciting winner of the wheel spin of the free book giveaway. I think I'm probably not the best marketer. I don't know because I'm giving away probably more books than I'm selling, but that's okay. I just really enjoy seeing people send me their picture with the book for those who have bought it and did that. I love it. Marakita, you sent me a picture of little Louie, her such cute little doggy. He was laying next to the book like he was snuggled up getting ready to read it. And I had that picture of Neo with it. So whether it's your pet, whether it's you, anything, or just a picture of the book on your table, I get so excited. But also I know to save, to not have to print, a lot of people don't like to use paperbacks any longer, so that's cool too because it's available in ebook. And I'm getting ready tonight to put out a promotion. I think it's going to start tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure how that works, if they make it delay when I put the discount out there, but I'm going to discount the ebook from now until April 5th on my anniversary to $2.99. So I just want to do a promo, and I'm giving away a free book every 7 days or every, week, however you want to say it, until every week until April 5th. And then I might keep some free giveaways going, but I'm definitely going to do that. And last time, I think I ended up spinning it and giving away a couple of them. And some people haven't sent me their address back, but I know April, who won, she got her book a couple of days ago. I get the notification from Amazon. Another thing I was going to say before we do the wheel spin is basically I don't see, like, Amazon keeps the information obviously for confidentiality purposes. So if you bought a book, I would love to know about it. Leave me a comment, or I'll put up a little sign up form that you can let me know, because I want to offer you some freebies and some giveaways of other stuff I'm going to be offering, and maybe even, who knows, someday like merchandise or something, or gift card. I don't know, like, I just want to say thank you and do some giveaways for those people who have bought my book and who just have shared that with me, because I want to properly thank you. I have little thank you cards that I'm going to be sending out that I'm almost done designing on Canva. So I just really want to, like, show my gratitude. So you don't have to, you can be an anonymous buyer, but just so you know, if I haven't thanked you, that's why. It doesn't really like come through to me like, hey, Marakita bought a book. So the picture with Louie, that let me know. And then also, what was I going to say? Another thing is the reviews on Amazon. If you leave an honest review, I would so appreciate it. I know it's hard to even find the review link, and then you have to have spent like so much on Amazon. But even if you don't qualify, you can still do the little star rating. So if you want to rate it 5 stars, even if it doesn't allow you to comment, whatever you can do, or you can write it on Facebook, everything helps. I'm going to be loading them up to the website, or you can email it to me. I would just love to know if the book helped you, and any part of it that you found interesting or resonated with you, or, you know, um, let's see. My First Son is a bookworm. Highly recommend your book. Thank you. I love it. Neo and him will have to like start a reading club for pets or something, right? Or for animal friends. Neo and Menu t-shirts. I love it. Neo with the book. That's going to be the merchandise we're going to get. And then, okay, so let's do the wheel spin, because I don't want to be like one of those channels. I was just making y'all hang around. But as soon as we finish, I have a couple more things to talk about. And then I know Dawn's probably starving because she fasted all day today. And I've only had my moringa. I haven't had anything, so we're going to get ready and eat some salad soon. If anybody wants to come up, I am always welcome. Excited to stay and talk to you too. But I'm going to be doing these every week. Today is not Monday. I keep thinking it's Monday. I just happen to have the evening off. And so I'm going to start doing these every Monday for sure. The open forum where everybody can come up and talk. And I think that'll be really fun. But I was able to jump one today. So we got to do that when we can, right? Today was a fast. You did a fast too? I hope it went fast for her. Yeah, she just is doing this thing where she's trying to get back into like she wants to fast until I think 6 or 6:30, and then she wants to eat fruit and salad. So I've been eating the same thing like every single day as usual on one of my kicks here, where I'm doing the salad challenge. So if other people want to join me, but I'm doing like I think I've been doing oranges, and I have these cherries. Like, did you see that picture I put on Facebook? Like literally, they were as big as like a plum. And like I put it next to because I had a little bit in the old bag of cherries and the new bag. I mean, they were like really big cherries. I've never seen anything like it. Like, I don't know, but they were actually good because somebody on, I think it was Instagram, said, "Did you notice that the smaller ones are sweeter?" And like when I compared it at first, one of them was, but then the rest of the bag was awesome. They were just at the right like ripeness. So I'm really into some cherries right now. They have a natural form of melatonin in it. So if you struggle with relaxation or mood or sleeping or anything, you can try to have some cherries. And I also have bananas because I find they kind of relax me. Oh yeah, yeah, Easter. That's right. I'm like, duh. I'm so like thinking about her intermediate fasting. Yes, I guess Lent, right? Is that what it you have to give up thing?
What up?
Hey, look, we got a surprise visitor. I was just talking about you.
What'd you say?
That
These grapes.
you're probably starving because I was fasting. I mean, you were fasting today, and then Tessa was asking the fast of Easter, and I said I don't think you were doing it for the religious reason. You were
Uh-uh.
just doing it. But
Just a
it's
cleanse.
awesome. I hope we get a lot of people that are doing all fruit or whatever it is that people are
Look at
into
this.
right now.
Nice big bowl of grapes.
Grapes. Oh man.
Jen, oh my God, after not eating all day, these taste so good.
Oh my gosh.
They're
I bet.
so bursting with flavor. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
they're the good ones. Are they the ones in the little boxes that you got?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those are
Candy snap.
yeah, that's what they're called. Have you ever had those, Tessa? Candy Snap, is that what it
Hi,
is?
Tessa.
We've got Tessa and we got Marakita is here.
Hey, Marakita, what's up, honey?
I usually have the chats like pulled up like this, but what I'll do so you can see them now, they won't. Oh, there they go. Why now they won't pop up? Maybe because I did it as an overlay. I don't know what I did.
You want them on there or?
Oh, here we go. This is how I can do it. Is that better for you? To see the chat so you don't care.
I don't care.
I'm overthinking it. I'm just
Yeah, you are.
excited you're here. We haven't been on in a while, like together. So I just was talking about how I was like 15 minutes late to here because we're going to do the live like spin for
Mm-hmm.
the giveaway. But the wild thing was I was so into your show with the two truths and a lie that I was doing that and I forgot to put the names on the wheel, so I had to hurry up. And then like everybody was waiting. And
You got rid of my JJ background.
what JJ background?
I had a JJ background. The blue one. Look, she wrote this book and now
Well, that was yours though. I was trying to. I thought I was stealing
like
yours.
my background is completely gone. There's all these Jen backgrounds, which is fine because I'm hardly ever on here, but I just used it the other day. That's how I know it's gone because I went on here to do a test.
Oh, that's
And
how that happened. I was like, "Where's my background?" I thought this one was gone, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna get kicked out because I took off her backgrounds. Like, I'm gonna get kicked off the like hers is like we have this joint, I guess one. It's called Dawn James Team or something because you can have multiple people share it. But we keep fighting over the backgrounds. I'm deleting her, so I'm like, you're out. I get fired from Dawn's team.
Dawn's fired from Dawn's team.
So I finished reading the book to Dawn
I
the other
love that
day.
background that you have. I love that. That's amazing.
The Sad to Glad.
Guys, she read me the book the other day. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, so inspiring. You know, so if you haven't read it, get yourself a copy. It is so good.
You know, I'm not.
And I'm not saying that because she's my wife.
Right. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought something was going on. You know how it does that at the top when a notification comes in? I think it freezes me sometimes.
I know what you're talking
but
about.
I was gonna say I could tell that you really did like it. I'm not just saying that because you would have found other stuff to get up and do and been like, I'm still listening. You know how people do like if somebody's talking and you just walk away and start like, I'm gonna do the dishes and this and that. I would have been following her.
I never
around the
do
house.
that.
Now I'm not gonna say anything. But she actually sat there and was like into it, and I did like little check-in questions and made sure. Like, I think you only fell asleep one time during it, right? But that's because she had only like 3 hours of sleep the
Yeah,
night
I
before.
was tired. It had nothing to do with the book because
Miss
the book was
Party
so good.
Animal over here, we were watching TV and eating salads. What were we binging? I don't think we were binging anything, but it was the time change thing, and then she gets up at like 3 a.m. So it's not too much. If you stay up till midnight, you're only getting 3 hours. So that's why I've been trying to, get our
I only
stuff
need
together earlier.
4 to 5 hours. 3, I don't like that, but 4 to 5,
I need
I'm
a good 7. So
but
tell us.
as long as I'm in bed by 10:30, I'm good. 10:30, 11 at the latest.
Oh, heck no. Not if I got up at 3. I'd have to be like going to bed at 7:30. You know how I am. But so I was gonna say, so grapes. I know you're into grapes. So what's going on now? What's your other favorite? We've been eating these clementines. Oh my gosh, they've been so good. And we have like different variations. You'll have to come on when we talk about the salad challenge one because you're doing the salads too. And maybe we could show our each of our salads because yours is like a way different variation than what I'm sending out in the PDF to people.
Yeah, I've got just your basic lettuce, tomato. I want to start getting some kale back in there too.
Okay.
But lettuce, tomato, onion, red onion, cucumber, and that's it. And that's all I want. That is alkaline food, and I'm good with that. You know what I mean? And then kale too. So, but I'm back to doing this 20-hour fast. So I restarted it today. Technically, I started it last night at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock last night was the last time I ate something. And I just, at 6 o'clock, rinsed off this bowl of grapes and started eating. So my feeding window is, I like to call it 9-5-5-9. No more eating after 9 p.m. until 5 p.m. the next day. And then my feeding window is from 5 to 9. So that's what I was supposed to do last night, but I ran over. I was playing Monopoly online and ran late. And next thing I knew, it was like 8:30 and I couldn't scarf all that down in half an hour.
Oops. She was into that Monopoly too. Like I couldn't
I
already ate my whole salad. I was creating that PDF for the salad challenge. So I wasn't even like, I kept checking in like, are you going to come eat? Do you want me to put the salad in the fridge? Like it was like crazy.
I couldn't stop.
Marakita said hi. I don't know if you could see the comment.
Oh no. Hi.
And
how have you been?
Tessa said, I love water fasting, LOL. Yeah, we do. I mean, I just don't do extended ones, or I haven't yet. But the ones when I fast during the day, I've got to have water. I feel so much better too. I've been drinking. I thought, I'm eating fruit.
Hydration.
So water.
Hydration is key when you're fasting. It gets you through it.
Yeah.
You know, keeps you full, keeps you from dehydrating, because dehydration is a real thing, right? I mean, it's not fun when you're dehydrated. So if you sip on water all throughout the day and make sure you're having at least a gallon while you're not eating, you should be good.
You know what else too? I've heard people are saying, like, I've heard this before, like sometimes when you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. So
Yeah.
do you find, like, you've said that you drink water and it feels better. My skin always feels better when, now that I'm drinking water. My energy is different
Yes.
too. Like, I didn't realize, you could just like chug a bunch of water and it like literally wakes me up at work.
On
Like,
the
not that
bike.
I'm tired, but like you can just get after working for 6-8 hours. Like, it's just like, okay.
When I start to get fatigued on the bike, I'm back at it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I did 10 minutes on the elliptical today. And
All
I
right.
got like an arm workout, kind of, but by mistake, because I was playing with the little, the thing for Neo and Menu. That's when I was
Mm-hmm.
playing with them. So I really had to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambidextrous, or no, do
Yeah.
two things at once. I was moving my feet and my arm in like two different motions. It was crazy. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited about all of this. So, what part of the book do you feel like resonated with you the most?
Oh, the discipline part, because I need that for trading as well. So anything that pushes discipline, encourages discipline, teaches discipline, that was my favorite chapter.
And the thing that I really try to get across in the discipline chapter is that discipline has this like negative connotation to it. Like, everybody thinks, oh, discipline, like what your parents tell you to go sit in the corner, or like, go do this, or your boss is telling you, or discipline sounds like it's something negative. But really, discipline is what I try to say is freedom. Because think about it, if you're wanting to eat a certain way and you know that you have either a health issue or you want to remain in good health and you want to lose weight or whatever, if you feel like you start going off of that and thinking of doing things that are not fitting your goals, that's where the real struggle comes in. Like, the freedom of doing things the way that aligns with your goals is where we really need to get to and get excited about it. Like, you saw me at the beginning of this journey. I was so excited about having this salad. There wasn't nobody, no holiday,
Yeah, you
no
were.
person. There was nobody telling me that I wasn't going to only eat raw food. And that's like the place we need to get to, with that conviction and that excitement, and being excited about what you're eating and not what you're giving up. So discipline just means, like I said in there, that I think it was a famous quote, the bridge between your, like, where you are now and reaching
Where
your
you want to
goal,
be.
for real.
Yeah.
But
And
you're
that's
very
true.
disciplined with certain things. I was telling you, like, sometimes I think you're very disciplined with working out. I'm very disciplined with what I eat. And sometimes we have to like cross over and use what we're good at to do the other thing,
Yeah.
because sometimes I don't do that when it comes to working out.
And I'm on it. I stay on it. I love working out. That's because you got to love it. So I actually enjoy working out and how it makes me feel. You get that dopamine rush. It just kind of carries with you throughout the day. And then I back it up with yoga. So I stretch out and, do meditation. And that just gets my day started, It just gets my
Definitely.
day started.
And
Yeah.
I think you feel like you're on a whole different, like, vibration throughout the day when you get your workout in. I don't think people realize that. And the same thing with eating. Like, for me, it's raw food. Not that I don't touch a cooked walnut, or if it's chopped
Mhm.
walnuts I can find, or I might have quinoa, like,
Oh my
but
God, she made me quinoa for the first time the other day. That was so good.
I know you really. I kept telling her, you got to try this. It'll remind you of rice. And I think she tried it once a while back before I knew exactly how to cook it. But I figured out the technique. 2 parts of water to 1 cup of, like, 2 cups of quinoa. 2 water to 1 quinoa. That's why I'm not a mathematician. But
Two truths to one lie.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Bringing it to a boil and then letting it like go for about 3 minutes on the high boil, like they say on the thing, a vigorous boil on the back of the package, right? And then lower the heat to medium, not to low though, because it never cooks enough. And then I let it sit with the lid on for a little while, and then I let it sit without the, like not on the heat, and it like
Mhm.
absorbs the water. And I put, what did I put? Celery in it for you, onions, whatever we had in the fridge, a bunch of stuff. It probably would have been good with. I think I put some sprouts in there. We have a video of it.
No, there wasn't Sprouts. Oh, Sprouts would have really set it off.
I only
It
had
would
a
have
couple.
really given it that fried rice vibe.
Yeah, and the little
But it
bit of
was good.
ginger and some soy, it kind of tasted like Asian rice.
It really did. I loved it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was trying to keep her on her healthy kick because I saw that she was like, I want something different, and I was like, okay, before you even think about ordering out or anything, let me try to make something. We have something here, not much, but we had something to cook. But it's good. It's like a complete protein if people are trying to give up rice because there's some, you know, negative effects sometimes of the rice, or some people don't want to eat it because it's not organic, or if they're just trying to like maybe increase nuts and seeds. It's actually a seed. That's why I like it.
It's a really good seed.
Yes, you're a good seed, Dawn. Guess what I
You're
was
a good
just
CJ.
thinking
Great seed.
about?
What?
When you did that two truths and a lie, hopefully if you have some more free time to come on the next time too, I was thinking we could play that, but like with vegan stuff, like milk is essential. You can get all complete protein from quinoa, for example, and like a third one we could say vegan means doing the least harm. I just messaged these three over to Marakita because I was coming up with ideas while I was watching your live stream, how you did it with the stocks. And then
Yep.
like you could have the people guess which one is the lie. And I think it would be good for new vegans because we all thought milk was essential, like we needed it, and someone hearing that might be like a new vegan or that never heard any of this before, even it's just, I think it would be fun to play. It could
Milk
make
does
it
the
harder.
body good is a slogan, not a medical fact. I love that.
Me too.
I remember the first time I heard the guy say that. I'm like, really? I thought you had to drink milk.
You're making me so hungry with those grapes. I can't wait. I'm gonna get off
Dude,
here and have
I'm
my arm.
starving. I'm sorry. I'm like back to back to back. Just, yeah.
Well, we're only gonna be a
But
few more.
actually, I wasn't, I've already, because my body takes to fasting like that. So when it realizes that's what this is what we're doing. Okay. It goes
Yeah.
into survival mode and the hunger kind of goes away. And, I just drink water and I'm good. I just get in that mindset and I start cruising. But when it's time to eat, oh my God.
You've even said this, food tastes so much better when you don't eat all day. Like it really
It's
does. Or
true.
when you eat, like you save it up, because like
Yes.
to me it does anyway. I like to wait until I'm really like nice and hungry to eat. And like
Yep.
I definitely think that is true. Let me see. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look, now I can see it too. Okay, I got to get on this screen to tap the wheel though. Okay, so I'm going to spin. This is for the free book giveaway. Speaking of what you just said, like once I flip a switch, it's about doing things we want to do. I talk a lot about that in the book too. Like you're not going to continue to do anything that you're not feeling good about, or that you don't want to do. You're going to find every way out of it. So but this book is called How I Went from Sad to Glad, My Simple Four-Step Blueprint to Finally Reach Your, My Simple Four-Step Blueprint to Reach Your Weight, Health, and Mindset, or change your weight, health, and mindset to finally reach your goals with
Get it
Joy
together, Jen.
It's too long. Oh, but I wanted to make sure everybody knew what it was about on the inside. So,
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Here comes the big wheel spin.
Here comes
Are you
the
ready,
spin.
Dawn? Okay,
I'm ready.
I'm excited. Okay, I left all the names on here from last time and added the 3 new people who had signed up. So hopefully, let's see who's gonna win. Oh, the excitement's building. We've got Carrie Sanders. I was scared it was gonna I didn't want to say it until it came on. Congratulations, Carrie. Carrie is an awesome YouTube fan on here. She comments and sometimes she comes in. You might remember she always comes in and says, "I'm creeping," like I'm just kind of browsing through. So congratulations. I'm going to save that so I can do a screenshot of that, and I'll have to get.
Sweet. Congratulations, Carrie.
Congratulations, Carrie. Tessa said sometimes it's hard to start. Yeah, it really is hard to start. And I think that's one of the things that goes into the action and the goals section, because one little thing, like me and Dawn were just talking about, sometimes if you have a creativity block, she makes has to make videos, and I do that with working out sometimes, but the main thing is do something, anything, like we were talking about today, just open up the video app. If that's all you do, that's your first step. I just got on there for 10 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't a lot, but I'm trying to get myself, it builds that motion, puts you in the right direction, because it seems out of reach if you're keep saying it, I'm going to do that tomorrow. There's a part in the book where I say, if you've been thinking about getting healthy, stop right now. Close out of this Kindle, the book, anything, and go pull up a video about a transformation story and watch it. Or make a note to yourself that you're going to watch a video about the health benefits of raw diet. Something you can do right now that's a little step towards it, because that way you can't put it off. Like that night when you showed me that raw video, with the one I talk about in the book with Woody in it, and all of a sudden, that night, we happened to be going out to the store, and I got all excited and bought all those fruits and vegetables. If we hadn't gone out that night, what could have happened? That video could have been an afterthought, and I would have said, "Oh yeah, remember I was going to do that salad thing."
And look, here we are, 5-6 years later, and you've been vegan the whole time. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm proud of you too. You've been along with me. You've been, vegan and raw, and we've been all over the place, but we've finally settled back on the same page here with the high raw. So I love it. I wanted to thank you for doing that too, because you have always been talking about the body heals itself. Since we met, this is 16 years ago, I remember you talking about holistic health. We just hadn't reached the level, but because you were still looking into things, and you were I want to grow sprouts. You wanting to grow sprouts brought this video to me, which eventually brought my whole journey, because hey, Jen, check this out, so it was awesome. So thank you. You're a big part of this. That's why the first words of the book are thanking you.
Oh, thank you. It's so sweet.
And everyone here, I appreciate you for coming on here, because this is the reason that I wanted to write it. And I mean, I think now that it's completed, the big thing is I just really want people to read it and get something out of it. That's why I'm doing the book readings, and I'm giving away so many, because it's I don't know if I want to buy something, whether I like it or not, if I don't know if it's going to help me. But the book is my story, but it's meant to really help people to change and identify what happened. Because why did this meat-eating lady overnight become a raw vegan? That's what I wanted to do. I had to self-examine myself, how the, what did I do that? But yeah, that's awesome. So I appreciate you.
And it was something to witness that journey as well, because I've known you for a long time, so I know what you used to eat. So trust and believe when I say that was an amazing transformation. That was an amazing. I remember we used to deliver Outback Steakhouse to people. I remember Jen going on a kick one week where she ate a steak almost every night that week.
Yep. And a nice healthy
Crabs.
salad with ranch to go along
Yep.
with it.
We would get bushels of crabs in the summertime and sit there and just eat one after another. Shrimp. You know what I mean? We both, and I mean, we enjoyed these foods, and to just be able to walk away from that and really be that convicted and to see it through and to then remain that way 5-6 years later, that's not an easy feat.
But it
So
was actually in a way.
because you had made up your mind that that's what you wanted to do, so then it became easy. You know, you bought into to the dream. You bought into the whole idea of it. So once you do that, anybody knows, once you decide that you really want something, you know what I mean? Not need, not if you really want it bad enough, once it gets into that part of your inner being, it's going to happen. You're going to manifest it because it's gone from here now to here. When it hits the heart, you're gonna make it happen. And that's, I watched you do that with the book. Once you made up your mind that you were gonna get that book done, it was done.
There was no
in a matter of
stopping
a few weeks. Yeah. You know, because it was in your heart at that point. If it stays up here, it's just a fleeting thought. But once you internalize it and really decide, okay, damn it, I'm gonna get this done. That's all you got to do.
And we talk about this. You've been listening to a lot of Neville Goddard, and these things manifest around you when you make that decision. And like we talk in the part that reminded me of what you were saying was the tactics to wisdom part. Like you, Tessa, Mariquita, Dawn, me, like you know people that to come to you every couple of weeks and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about going vegan probably or raw or whatever. Can I get a meal or what do you eat?" Or, like they ask you for little things and they start researching it, but it never moves beyond that because like I think that's the tactics of it. You need to have some idea though, because I needed to know what to eat. But if I had just thought, I'm just going to do it, I'm just going to look up stuff about raw food, that you do need that part. That's good. But if you don't move to a strategy to like formulate, so the next level of success is the strategy where we have to put together how you're going to make it happen in real life. So I'm going to do fruit for lunch and a salad for dinner. That's kind of like a strategy. But then I think a lot of people stop there or they do it for a couple of days and then they're like, something happens. They got to go back to their comfort zone. That's how the rest of the house eats. But when I literally moved into principles and started learning why people are vegan, why people are eating healthier, and I realized that people, not just me, that gave up or eliminated all these years of back pain and allergies and and didn't have the weight that I had and then didn't have a hard time not putting on weight, like that this was like the blueprint, the magic. I realized, oh my goodness, dude, that's why people are eating. Like that's, I have to tell people this. It was ingrained in me. The principle of it was we've been lied to. So I needed to do it. And then when I found out about animals 6 months in and what was going on in factory farms and that we don't need milk and that's why people don't eat dairy because of the cow thing, like the poor cow, like it was just all this stuff hit me and that became the principles of it. Like I understood that being vegan meant protecting voiceless animals, and that's when it then wisdom was just, I'm still in the wisdom state because we got to figure out how to be different than the rest of the world. So the wisdom is navigating what to do when you go to a restaurant, or the wisdom of how to deal with somebody who might be kind of picking on you and saying, yeah, you're one of those, grape eaters. I hear them picking on you over at the aftermarket. Sometimes it's funny, but you navigate it very well because we learn first we might be angry, then we're like, you have to really believe in what you're doing.
And they joke. They don't really pick on me. They joke about it because they all, well, but what they do is they trip out because I've always got a lot of energy. So I'm like, it's the grapes. I mean, we laugh about it, but it's actually the grapes that I eat, and the fact that I don't put processed food in my body, and I'm not eating, meat and meat byproducts. So, there's a reason why I only need 3 to 4 hours sleep a night. And it has a lot to do with what I'm eating or not eating. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's
Yeah, and that was
I'm
the
the
wrong
grape
word,
I'm the
but
grape queen of ADT.
yes, everybody's like, "Oh, she's probably eating those grapes," or if she comes on her show with like a lot of energy, they're like, "Uh-oh, she
She's
overdosed
on
on
the
the grapes."
grapes.
I love it. And it's funny because it gets people talking
Yep.
about it,
Yep.
And then Ange over there, she's been doing that. So she's like another one coming in with you saying like, "Yeah, dude, I feel good." So it's like,
Yeah.
"Uh-oh, now we got two over there at ADT and three with me." So I'm like, "That's awesome." As more people find out about it, they might be secretly trying it or at least looking into it. You never
Mm-hmm.
know, because it's
Yep.
all about just inspiring people, not forcing people to eat differently, but making it look like it's so, that the reason you do it, like you don't have to say the negatives of the other things if we say the positives of what it does for us.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
Michelle, thank you. She said she's heading to work in a few minutes, but wanted to say hello to you too.
Aw.
Michelle,
Hi. How are
do
you?
I was excited I knew how to say her last name now. That's Muriel's daughter, Michelle. I know we know a
Oh,
lot of
hey,
Michelle.
Muriel's daughter, Michelle. How art thou?
I always call her that. I'm like, she's probably like, I have my own identity. But yeah, this is fun.
Yep.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of you too, honey. Keep up the good work. And, I can't wait for the next book to come out. And I'm going to dip off here.
Me
And
too, actually.
because I got to get into this Monopoly game
Oh, I knew it. I'm gonna
before
make the
dinner.
salad. She'll be playing Monopoly. Please don't play Monopoly through the whole salad tonight. I'm
No,
just kidding.
I'm not. I'm not.
Neo kept me
I'm gonna
company.
do one game because I don't want to be eating too late. I don't want to go past 9 o'clock tonight. So,
We love you
but
too, Michelle. She said she's good and she loves us all. I want to
love you too,
thank
sweetie.
Dawn for coming on, my amazing guest, and thank you, Tessa and Marakita, and who else was here? And Michelle. Oh no, I just thought about that. I just talked to her. See, that's how hungry we are. But thank you all who have, encouraged me and have gave me reviews and have read the book. And please enter to win at gladblueprint.com. There's a banner across the top. I'm going to post the link. It's in the description too, just the link to enter to win. We're going to give away one April 5th, coming up, my 6-year anniversary. You got to pop on that one, Dawn.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be here.
Yes, and salad challenge videos, content, everything's coming soon. But I just wanted to say hi and thank you. And the link to the book is in the description. And if you read it and you liked it, please leave a comment here too. So thank you and congratulations to our winner who was Carrie. All right. Thanks,
Way to
Dawn.
go, Carrie.
Everybody have a good evening.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
Thank you. Oops. Well, I keep clicking the things instead of the end.